really feel like we bonded as brothers over the phone, and that he didn't say a single thing at the time that I disagreed with, so he's got an opportunity to know. But Christopher Harris is he admitted this to me, that he was a liberal at one point in time, but he overcame that through self-study and mentorship, and he now runs the organization, Unhyphenated Americans. And I can think of no better effort at this point in time as we increasingly plunge into tribalism throughout the nation. But you've seen Chris on Fox News, and we're really happy to have him tonight. Please welcome Chris Harris.
Good evening.
Good evening.
As I do my Facebook Live, how y'all doing? Well, first say thank you to my lovely wife who's sitting over at the table next to me for always being by my side and the support she's always given me. So I'd like to first say I also have to say from the beginning, I'm a Christian, so I always have to start by giving all the honor, glory, and praise to Jesus for everything, because he's the Savior for all of us.
Amen.
Start by talking about what we believe in. And I had to look, it's funny because he was telling me about the Virginia Creed, which I didn't know that there was a specific Virginia Republican creed. But I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that most of you are familiar with the specific creed. And can I get a show of hands of those who know about it? So it's funny because, as he said, I was a leftist, or maybe not quite a leftist, a military brat, born and raised, Air Force to be specific. And my family was from Detroit. My dad joined the Air Force before I was born, and I thank God for that every day, because he's the only one of his family who left Detroit. I got a whole mess of family in Detroit, and over 20 first cousins still there. And my life is entirely different because of the choice that my parents made. And I also want to give thanks to them. They're coming up on 50 years of marriage.
Wow.
And that's a huge thing. These are some principles that we all need to be paying attention to, that we need to promote. And I think there's a lot of people right now in Virginia, especially here in this county, you might be feeling a little bit down, right? We didn't get the results that we were looking for in this election, but there's always another election, and this county can be taken back.
Amen.
Yeah. Based on those principles. And I think it's important. I'm just going to go back and let's talk about the Republican Creed, right? What do we believe in? See, these are the things, these are the reasons why I became a Republican and a conservative. Because, as Bill mentioned, I was blessed enough it's been about 20 years now, that I gained access to mentorship. And the funny things about my story, and my family's from Detroit, a little bit of South Carolina also. So I was a snot-nosed, angry young black male. And like a lot of young black males out there, before the age of Obama, I had gotten to a point where I felt like the world owed me something. That I felt that, a few white people had done me wrong, right? So the thing is, when you're in that community and I always do the finger quotes, it's funny because I don't do it on TV, but I'm going to do it here. When I say African American, you have to understand, I do not identify as an African American. There's a real simple reason why. My family's been doing a lot of our genealogy. Come to find out that, first of all, I am the 6th generation of black Harrisons. Going back to my 3 times great-grandfather, who was born on a plantation in Virginia. Only found that out a few years ago. And we go back and realize that as we go deeper, we find out that when I say he was the first black Harris, well, it's because his father was white. Now, people said, like, well, how do you feel about that? How am I supposed to feel? What do you want me to do? Be angry at my 4 times great-grandfather? So I'm supposed to be angry about something I have absolutely no control over? start slapping myself, right? That's how I'm going to punish my 4-time great-grandfather. I don't know if the relationship was consensual or not. I don't care at this point. You know? Here's what I know as we dig back further in my family background, that Harrises have been in the United States since around 1619 in Virginia. So here I moved out here in 2003 working for my congressman, which was Joel Hylton from the 5th District of Colorado. And I came out here, and I literally came out here thinking I was only going to be out here 2 or 3 years, 5 years max. That was 15 years ago. You know, and of course God blessed me along the way. A lot of opportunities come. Of course, I ended up meeting my wife while I was here. But here's the thing. I've been meeting a lot of right people that God has put in my path. And along the way, it's helped to change my mind. It's helped to grow my mind. And I sit there and I say, like, you know what? If I could grow like that, everybody else can. And there are some of you out there right now, you might know a young black man, young black woman, young Hispanic, whatever, and you might feel that you couldn't reach them. You can. Because my mentor, and I get a little choked up when I talk about this, my mentor was a good old boy from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You could not have picked, God has a sense of humor, you could not have picked a more unlikely person to be my mentor. Remember, my family's from Detroit. I mean, my family grew up Motown. I mean, literally, like, my parents grew up around the corner from all the Motown legends and everything. And here it is, when I was at my ankles, God put in my life a middle-aged white dude from Tulsa, Oklahoma, named Billy Ray. But you know, here's how Billy Ray reached me. Economics. I wanted more, wanted better out of my life, and he offered that opportunity. And he sold into me, he and his wife, and not just him, a few other couple of good old boys from Oklahoma. Jack, D-Roy, right? I mean, like, you can't script this, but God can orchestrate it. And I'm here to tell you is that we have a message that wins when we know our message. When we make it a point to spread our message with our hearts. See, I've said this oftentimes that we need to get better at telling the story, right? The left is very good at telling a story, but a story is not the story. Amen. A story can be whatever you want it to be. And in most cases, what the left is telling you is a story that's built mainly off of, at best, half-truths. As we all know, fake news, right? And in many cases, just outright lies. And so I have to laugh because when people, you know, they are like, oh, so you're on Fox. And by the way, yes, on occasion, I'm blessed to be a talking head on TV. I've had the opportunity to develop a relationship with Tucker Carlson, so I want to say thank you to Tucker Carlson for routinely inviting me on. In fact, just a little plug, tomorrow morning, tune to Fox and Friends, albeit at 7:20 in the morning, and we'll be talking about the migrant caravan and what the left doesn't understand. So, here's the thing. How did Billy Ray appeal to me? Economics. See, the beautiful thing about the free market is it doesn't care about the color of your skin. I actually got one of the reasons I don't even read my own press stuff is I try to avoid reading the comments section after I go online. And I had a guy actually come into my inbox on Facebook after I did the last Tucker appearance, and one of the things I said was that President Trump, in my opinion, was actually post-racial. He just doesn't care. It's just, I mean, he's going to shoot you straight. He doesn't care about the color of your skin. He cares about, or doesn't care about gender, any of that. He cares about race. He cares about America. And let me take a second to say this. I know that in Rome, it wouldn't surprise me if there's few people who are not fans of President Trump. There's a lot of people. A lot of people who are conservatives, or a lot of people who are Republicans, are not fans of President Trump. I I will tell you, I did not vote for President Trump in 2016. Real simple reason why. Because I am a staunch conservative, and at that point, I didn't see any information from him to show me beyond a reasonable doubt that he would be who he's actually turned out to be.
That's right.
Okay? And so, I will tell everybody, I can't wait for 2020 to cast my vote.
Yes.
He's helping this nation economically, because at the end of the day, you cannot force people to get together through legislation, right? It's people deciding that there's a common good, or that it's in their own self-interest. I've become a disciple, if you will, of someone that I would call, those who know me, I have a pet term, I call him that dude, and that's my term of affection and respect for Dr. Thomas Sowell. People like Milton Friedman, right? Walter Williams, which by the way, a little plug, anybody knows Walter Williams? Yes. Hook me up, I need to meet him. I've been struggling, I'm like stalking him, trying to find out where he's going to be. I need to meet Walter Williams, you know, Thomas Sowell, all those people, because they changed my life. See, it's information, it's education, it's knowing the story. The story is liberty is for all of us. And as we have to go with Dennis Prager. See, I'm going to name drop a lot, because here's the reason. Because these are the people who helped to change me. Now, it was Billy Ray and his wife who started me on that path. But even when they started me on that path, I was still a Democrat. It was the 2000 presidential election that actually changed everything for me, because I voted for Al Gore in 2000. And I was mad that George Bush won, until my intellectual curiosity got the best of me, and I said, what is this electoral college thing? Right? Because we were all taught about the electoral college in school, right? Or at least we should have. I mean, I'm 45 years old. They taught us, I went to military schools, Department of Defense Defender schools, and they taught us about it, but it was never a significant issue when I started voting. But my intellectual curiosity got the best of me. I started studying, and I said, let me read this Constitution thing. It's amazing how that changes things, right? And I said, let me read this Declaration of Independence. And I started reading a lot of the other foundational documents. And the scales began to be removed from my eyes. And I thought about the economics of everything. Remember, my family's from Detroit. Detroit has been ran by Democrats since 1972. Before I was born, Detroit, I was born in 73, Detroit elected Coleman Young, and Detroit has been in the condition it's been in since then, right? And we need to make sure that we get energized, get organized, get mobilized here in Northern Virginia, because if we don't, that's what we're looking at. Right? It's the slow road to socialism, right? It becomes California, right? But we can stop it. Here's the thing. We can't be down about what happened in this election. And we also have to realize that we don't all have to agree with everything the president says and does. Okay, here's what I'm imploring you to think about the fact that the left, they're much more monolithic than we are. We're conservatives because we're independent. But we also have to realize that perfection is not a requirement for greatness. Because someone is not the perfect candidate, we shouldn't stay home. It's better to have a lukewarm Republican than to have a hardcore leftist. Okay? It's better to have somebody who more than likely is going to go along with the party, because one of the things I explain to people is that people say, well, I'm going to vote for the individual. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you. Because when you track all the voting, one of the things you'll see is that 9 times out of 10, people vote with their party. So to think, well, I don't like that guy who has an R after his name. You don't have to like him. I dealt with a medical issue that kept me out of the military. That was my lifelong dream. The doctor who told me that I would not be able to go to the military had a really crappy bedside manner. You know, he just kind of hit me straight between the eyes. I didn't like it. But you know, he was the best doctor I ever had. So are we going to sit there and say, well, I don't like this person's delivery, and we're going to not turn out to vote? Is that what we're going to do? Because that's how Democrats win. This county was controlled, or we had Republicans running this county until what, 2008? Well, 2009 under the new Congress, right? But 2008. And you have to look and see that Jerry Connolly, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. You know, he's vulnerable. He's a lot more vulnerable than you know. He can be defeated with the message, with the story. And that's something, a topic for another discussion, but we need to learn the story. The story is based off of the truth. The truth is, the free market is the best thing that can happen to anyone, regardless of ethnicity, gender, or even sexual orientation, even though there's only two genders. Right? So, that's what we need to learn the message. The message is found right there in the Virginia Creed. Study it. Write it on your heart. Talk about that, because the person might not respond right then and there to what you're saying. I didn't respond right then and there to what Billy Ray was saying, because I thought he was a good old boy. And he is. But he also was a man after God's own heart. And he didn't care that I was young, black, none of that mattered. He still poured his life into me. And every time I go on TV, I send he and his wife a message, and I say thank you. There's people in this room, you know someone like me. Reach out to them. America is best when it's unhyphenated. If you understand, if you believe in it, if you promote the purpose of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, then you're an American, and if there's no need for any prefix or suffix, you're just an American. That's the story. That's the message. We're not going to judge someone based off of the most superficial aspect of their humanity, the color of their skin. That's what we need to keep in mind. That's what we need to promote. I thank you all for your time. And you can check out the website, unhyphenatedamerica.org. But, matter of fact, the site's actually being revamped right now, so you can speak to me afterwards. I'll give you my contact information. But please tune in tomorrow. And thank you for having me, Bill. Thank you all for listening.
I think the 40 minutes I spent on the phone with him two or 3 days ago was probably the most profitable 40 minutes I've had in a while, and I'm so delighted that we were able to share that with everybody else. Now, I feel like I should just say, you all know who he is, but I did do a little bit of homework. You know, we've all been watching Sebastian Gorka and been, driven to cheer at the TV every time he comes on.